Hello guys and welcome back to another UCL video. Today I'm going to do my updated Limitless draft. Currently you're going to see and you're seeing on the screen the one that I prepared last time around. As you can see, I've made a lot of transfers and I've finished on this one. It holds a lot of transfers. It's way over budget, but that's the beauty of the Limitless. You can just activate it and do whatever the hell you want to do with the budget. Now we're going to start from the beginning and we're going to continue discussing things, and then we're going to see how we are going to look compared to that team. So let's open the matches, and here is my current team. As usual, I'm removing every single player from my team. Some of them may return, some of them may not, but I'm removing the players that I currently own. So here are the matches, and now we need to find out who is going to be, as usual, our captain options. I don't think a lot has changed since the last week video. We need to find two captains, one from day one and the second one from day two. So looking at day one, I have Monaco versus Crvena Zvezda. I'm not too confident in going in Monaco players. Then I have Milan versus Club Brugge as well, not too likely to go there. Juventus versus Stuttgart is an interesting fixture. Juve has been playing okay, Stuttgart has been playing as well okay. Last time around, Stuttgart finished, I think that they barely lost. No, they didn't even lose, but it was against Sparta Praga. They played tremendously well against Real Madrid, but I might consider Juve as team to target. Real Madrid versus Dortmund, a hard fixture in my eyes. Girona, Bratislava, not too likely. Aston Villa, Bologna, maybe Villa player is going to be an interesting captain option. Sturm Graz, Sporting Lisbon is a good one. Paris Saint-Germain, PSV is a solid one, and Arsenal, Shakhtar. Here from Arsenal, I have a little bit of an issue. Saka is not yet confirmed if he is going to be fit or not. So in order to be prepared and to do everything as expected, I may not go for Saka this time around, and I may choose another Arsenal player to go in attack. The issue is that the options are pretty limited. Maybe Sterling is an option, Trossard, as Martinelli and Saka are rumored to be injured. Havertz, we haven't heard anything yet from Arteta there. So the most common sense thing to do is to build defense from Arsenal, and for sure Gabriel joins the frame. For me, he is the most offensive defender that they currently own. Even at 5.5, this guy is going to do well. 9 points in the first game, 8 in the second, and honestly, I might risk it as a captain option with Gabriel in match day 1. Why the hell not? A defender with a good offensive chance and with a good clean sheet potential. I see probably a very big score coming from Gabriel, so I might risk it. Next up, I'm going to go for their goalkeeper, as I don't want to stack up double in defense, and I prefer a goalkeeper here to be 11 points in the first, 6 in the second. Not a lot of shots saved, but that's why I'll be most probably captaining a defender from them. Currently, I'm not going to add anyone in their attack as opposed to last time around, and I'm going to leave the space up front there for free until we see some updates from Arteta. I have already created an option with a good Arsenal attacker, so let's see how the weekend games are going to go and what can we do there. Then moving into the second week, for me the captain option is pretty obvious. It's going to be Erling Haaland, so I'm returning him immediately. Now, the teams with the best fixtures going into match day 3 are Manchester City for sure against Sparta Praga, Inter against Young Boys, Atalanta against Celtic can be considered a good fixture. Leverkusen versus Brest can be considered a good fixture. Arsenal, we already added players. Sporting. So 6 teams with amazing fixtures. So let's see what we can do. And the other one is AC Milan, as Club Brugge defeated Graz, but the first week they played against Dortmund and they lost 3-0. Not too likely that they will continue losing into that perspective, but still Milan versus Bruges might be a final way for Milan to start building points, as the fixtures so far have been terrible and they need to improve. Let's start building the team. Looking into the best team to target, for me that's Manchester City, and as with my other team, I prefer to add here Phil Foden and Rico Willis / Guardiola. It doesn't matter who is going to be, I'm just selecting a Manchester City defender, and that Manchester City defender is going to remain there. Moving into another good fixture is Young Boys Inter. Here I had Zomer, and for me Zomer is going to remain into the squad. A good defensive performance in both games, 7 points overall. I think that against Young Boys he can do even better. From Inter Milan, we're going to hold here because I'm not too familiar with their lineup and we have to do some research. So here I'm going to go for Inter Milan and I'm going to see what's going on with them and how we're going to approach the following fixtures. Looking at Inter, so Juve are first currently. So Juve played against Crvena Zvezda last time around. They started with Taremi. Arnautovic is here. Augusto Dumfries is a solid option, but I'm not too sure if he is nailed last time around. No, he didn't start. Augusto has been starting, so maybe he is a solid option. But still, I believe that Taremi and Çalhanoğlu are looking likely to join the frame. Lisandro Martinez didn't start in any of the UCL fixtures, which is too surprising for me. While in the league, he has been starting every game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here, well, Taremi started in both fixtures. Lisandro Martinez was benched. Yeah, I'm too surprised at the way Inter has been playing in UCL. Here he came on in the 64th minute and he scored a goal. So here it's a 50-50, but the thing I know for sure is Zomer is going to be into the frame. Next up, going into the next easiest fixture, I might consider bringing a Benfica player. They just destroyed in Matchday to, I think, Atletico Madrid 4-0. Yes. And then in the first match day, they beat Crvena Zvezda. So they're in a good predicament in match day 3. Benfica, let's see how they're doing. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick players from them. But let's see. So they have this game to go from. Alexander Ba is here. Did he play in the first game? Yeah. So this guy Ba will be an interesting option. Another one is Kyokchu is on penalties, which is good, but was Di Maria on the field? No, so maybe Di Maria is on penalties. I'm not too sure. We'll have to go behind and see if they scored a penalty. But this guy Kyokchu has been scoring a lot of goals. And he has been playing as a midfielder, more like a 10, left winger basically. So Pavlidis, where is number 14? 10, so 17 has been playing behind. So Kyokchu is in a good position. Aktürkoğlu scored in both games as well. So both players, how are they looking? So 10, 11, 17 is playing from behind here against Gil Vicente. Aktürkoğlu is scoring again. This guy Aktürkoğlu I can get behind. And Di Maria, of course, is amazing and plays very well. So I might consider, so Di Maria, 6 points here, 5 points here. And Aktürkoğlu is doing well. He's a forward though, so he might be taking a spot. Kyokchu is a midfielder with 20 points. He has been playing amazingly well. So I might go for him. 2 goals, ball recoveries. He has not been so good, but still clean sheets, goals. Kyokchu might become an option. But let's see if we're going to fit the squad with more and better players. Where were we? We spoke about Benfica. Leipzig, Liverpool. I'm most probably going to go for Mohamed Salah. I don't see myself not going for him. He's immediately into the frame. I need to think about the defender there, but most probably last time around Leipzig, what did they do here? They lost 2-3 to Juve, and in the first game Leipzig lost 2-1 to Atleti, so not the best fixture run. And yeah, I'm not going to go without Alexander Arnold. Sorry for everyone that is rooting for me to go without him, but I don't see myself going for it. Next up, we have more Bayer Leverkusen players, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need 2, and I will be going with Frimpong because I don't own him and I want to try him out, and Wirtz is being recovered into the frame. Now the team is shaping up. Atalanta, if we go and see some Atalanta players. Let's see how they're looking. So the guy with most points is Lukman. Kolasinac is with good points, so he had an assist and ball recoveries and clean sheet. So maybe Kolasinac is going to be a good option. Zappacosta is looking like a probable player with assists. Lukman though is going to be the most probable guy that I'm going for, and I'm going to select him. I don't see a reason why not to go for him unless he comes back with an injury, but I don't find that likely. They have one more fixture here and they're going to go up front. Here the lineups are looking. Lukman is here, the Catellier is here, Zappacosta, Kolasinac is playing like a left center back, while Zappacosta is playing that way. Against Shakhtar, was it the same? Yes, Zappacosta is the one that is at least more forward. Belanova, what is this guy looking likely? 4.0 defender, but he's not nailed to start. But a goal scored, so yeah, looking likely like a player to join. Yeah, Belanova here, did he start? Yeah, he looks like a guy playing, but he's not going to be my option. Zappacosta might not be nailed, so I won't be going anywhere near that. For now, I think that's more than enough. We have a game for Sporting, and that's against Sturm Graz. So Gyökeres is back. He might be even become a captain option. And now I need to find 3 players that are more likely to join the frame. So I had Milan players before. I might avoid that for now. Paris Saint-Germain against PSV. Last time around PSV won 1-0, if I'm not mistaken. No, 1-1 against Sporting. So PSG, they need to win as they fumbled across Arsenal and they barely won against Girona. So I think they must win. If we go to Paris Saint-Germain and look at how they're building up in the last game, Nice against PSG. Dembele is looking likely to start. Ruiz, Zaire, Nuno Mendes, Pacho is solid. Here they didn't play particularly well. Barcoa is here. Pacho is still here, so Pacho is an option. I've seen players recommend him. Barcoa here has been involved a lot. Dembele is being a lot involved here. It's going to be between Barcola and what's his name, and Dembele to choose from. Milan against Bruges. I think I'm picking Hernandez if he's starting. So, Hernandez here. I don't think they will be waiting for the results to. Basically, they're not waiting for anything. I think here I will be going for Oli Watkins. He's 7.5. I know that it's not looking particularly well currently, but Bologna is a good fixture for them to keep scoring goals. If I can find a better striker, or if you can suggest a better striker, go for it. Maybe a Leverkusen player, maybe a Liverpool one, maybe a Benfica midfielder would be good. And yeah, basically the last spot is pretty hard for me. Let's see what the midfielders are saying. So if you go to position midfielder and with total points it's Adeyemi, who I'm not picking. Wirtz, Kyoktsu is pretty high, and I might just go for that guy. Kyoktsu, he's looking alright. Manetti is high. Tielemans, Schouten, Rafinha, but I'm not going for a Barca player this week. So no, I'm going to add this Kyoktsu guy from Benfica. I think they're going to keep with the good results. He's with good numbers, and against Feyenoord they need to rack up some points, because after that it's Juve, Barca, Bayern, Monaco. So yeah, slight changes from the previous team. The defense is basically the same. The midfield has 2 changes and the attack has a change. So basically my first Limitless draft has been looking pretty solid. If you agree with this one, please drop down a like, a comment. If you do not, I want to hear your opinion about it. I want to see what you're recommending. I want to see how we're going to approach this week. But honestly, I quite like it. I brought in an Aston Villa player. This might be a mistake. This might not be. Bologna are an Italian team and they're never hard to penetrate. But still, I think that Villa at home may do it. Let's see how the teams are going to play during midweek. We're going to prepare, of course, another video with my Limitless draft. Then it's going to be a deadline stream where we're going to discuss several things. So we will have options, we will have things to discuss. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my picks or want to change something, please put it in the comment section. It's pretty important for me to communicate with you guys, and as we can enjoy ourselves even more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the community, and don't forget to join it if you're not already part of it. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.